first thing that jumps out at me is that it says that Jesus is in the temple teaching, and it says the chief priests and the elders. So these are supposed to be the leaders or the important people inside of the town or inside of the city or inside of the temple or inside of the church. So it says he's in there teaching. It says that they confront him while he is teaching. So like, how you gonna confront me while I'm teaching? So that's the equivalent of you in there and you preaching and somebody just walk in and stop you in the middle of you preaching and teaching and charge you up about something and say, hey, Joe Blow said this. Who told you can do this? Where you get the authority from or the teaching from or where this teaching come from? But like you so disrespectful you couldn't pull me to the side or wait till I was through.
Right. Wait till you was through, right.
But you said you the elders and the chief priests. So why you not acting accordingly? You're not acting like an elder. You're not acting like a chief priest if you came in and did it like that. So I looked at that. I was like, man, boy, they disrespectful. That was disrespectful back then. And for the wrong person, that could have caused the problem. Like you said, Jesus is intelligent. He's smart. He know how to talk to people. Because the average Joe, you would have started a fight. You done came up in here and disrespected me, and where the security at? The security might throw you out. You ain't gonna come interrupt church. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna be real in the modern time right now. Ain't nobody gonna walk into church and stop church from going on without getting kicked out. But I like that Jesus was smart. He asked them the same question when they said, who give you this authority or where this authority come from? He said, well, if you tell me about John the Baptist and his authority, was it from man or was it from God when he was baptizing? And I like it. They say, man, they all held John as a prophet. All of the people. So if you would say the wrong thing, them people going to turn on you. Like you said, it's a multitude. You don't want the multitude to go against you. You don't want the multitude fighting you, hurting you, cursing you, nothing. Especially when you're supposed to be the elder and the chief priest. That's going to mess up y'all money. See, that's why they didn't speak out of turn. You know, they didn't figure out the right way to say the right thing, and they was like, man, this going to cause a bigger problem in the long run. So if we say the wrong thing right now, then it's going to mess around, and the people going to go against us, or are we going to be going against our own people? So we got to watch what we say. That's why we talking amongst ourselves, trying to figure out the correct thing to say. But I believe the way God work is while y'all was talking among yourselves trying to figure out what was going on, God said, now y'all know y'all wasn't right for that. So you just gonna disrespect my words? You just gonna, like, I know y'all know better than that. So they was like, man, we don't know what to say. Like, we confused now. Know what I'm saying? So we can't answer. Jesus say, well, I ain't gonna answer you neither. But you came to me with this foolishness. Why?
Yeah.
Like, this whole thing could have been avoided. You shouldn't have never been trying to charge me up. You shouldn't have never been trying to confront me in front of nobody. And I tell people that all the time, man, you ought to be man or woman enough to pull somebody to the side and talk to him. But don't address him in front of all other people. So you just going to be disrespectful in front of everybody. So I can imagine now they be like, ooh, you seen what he said? You seen what he did? But Jesus just make you be quiet because he got away with words.
Right.
When you got away with words, you don't necessarily got to put your hands on them. You could just tell them something simple and make them walk off. Something real simple and make them walk off. What authority did with John the Baptist operating in? And I know you don't know, but you do know. Because you would be on my team too.
Yeah.
John the Baptist was my front runner. So if you know what John the Baptist is about, you should know who I am, because he was talking about me. So that's why I'm going to ask you a question about him, and I'm going to see if you received him. And if you ain't received him or you ain't understand him and his mission, there's no way you're going to understand me and mine.
Right.
So you still stuck in your ways and you still trying to do it your way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what your answer told me. Like, oh man, I'm not stirring up no issues. I'm not stirring up no problems. I'm trying to get this question over with. We made a mistake. We charged them up at the wrong time. We thought we had them. We thought we was going to be able to trip them up, but we couldn't. So since we couldn't trip them up, we had to just walk away and say, well, we don't know. We ain't going to answer it. And Jesus said, well, I ain't going to tell you what authority I operate in. But if you would have told me what authority John the Baptist operate in, then you would know what authority I operate in, and it's God.
Right.
Amen. That's what I got for us.